Hey everyone, so I want to welcome you guys back in to Soothe the Seasons. This is 25 days of breathwork for grief and stress during the holiday season. So we are on day 17 of our 25-day breathwork journey here tonight. And tonight our theme is nurturing the heart. So we talked about creating space last night, and so tonight we are holding that space to nurture our heart. The mantra for tonight is, I nurture my heart with compassion. I nurture my heart with compassion. And so tonight we are simply just going to take 3 minutes of deep breathing. We will do breath awareness as we sit in the awareness of and bringing intention and attention to the breath. We're not really going to manipulate the breath too much. This is simply just going to be focusing in on how you are breathing, bringing your attention to the breath, and then just allowing yourself the safe space to breathe. So the last couple of nights we've been doing sighing and deep breathing, getting into this process of taking in air and allowing that exhale to fully release and be longer than your inhale. And these are works and aims to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, to bring us out of the hustle and bustle of stress and fight flight that we constantly find ourselves in, especially during the holiday season, and bring us into a space of calm. And even if those calm spaces are only for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, what we are learning through that is that our breath is a beautiful medicine that can get us into that space, though. Nothing else required. So if you are holding space tonight for your breath work, thank you for joining me. If you've been here with me all 17 days of the practice, welcome back. If this is your first time joining, this is 25 days of breath work for grief and stress during the holiday season. My name is Addie. I will be your breath work guide this evening. And so if you have not already, go ahead and take a comfortable seat, or you can lie down. If you're already laying in bed, that's fine. And as you take your seat and as you're getting comfortable and as you're lying down, I want you to go ahead and just start with your body scan. We're not going to do a really long body scan tonight, but I just want you to always scan when you come into this practice. When you come into your safe space to sit down with your breath, we want to always take care of that body scan, because that is your check-in procedure. That is your check-in moment. For some of us, we have not checked in with ourselves all day long. We haven't stopped in our mind, in our body, to deep breathe and ask ourselves, how am I doing tonight? How am I feeling tonight? What is going on in my head? What is going on in my heart? What is going on in my body? And so that's what your body scan is for. That body scan is for taking a moment and taking a minute to simply just check in. So if you are seated or if you are laying down, we'll go ahead and we'll just check in first with the head. Checking in with the mind, checking in with our thoughts. We'll bring that awareness to our internal landscape as well as our external physical body. We'll bring that awareness into the forehead. So seeing if we're holding any tension anywhere. A lot of times when we are stressed or frustrated, we'll furrow our brow and we'll have a tendency to really hold stress right here in the center. Some of us can get a little permanent wrinkle right here in the middle of the forehead. So we're checking in with the forehead, relaxing any area that you bring that awareness to, that you notice you're holding tension there. We want to just simply release that tension as your awareness comes to that area of the body. And so we'll bring that awareness down into the jaw. This is another place where we'll hold that tension all day. So if you're clenching in the jaw, if you notice that your tongue is pressed up really heavily against the roof of your mouth, if you notice your mouth is tight or your lips are pursed, we'll just take a second to allow yourself to relax in the jaw. We bring that awareness down into the neck, into the shoulders. And just taking an observation of how we're feeling in here. We bring that awareness down to the heart, always checking in with that heart center, learning how to speak to your body and listening to how your body speaks back. Asking your heart, how are you? How is your heart tonight? And then we'll bring that awareness into the upper back. We'll bring that awareness into the middle back and the lower back. And we'll draw that awareness down into the hips and into the womb and into the upper legs and the thighs. And we're just checking to see if we're holding and storing any tension, any discomfort. And I invite you to release that and let that go. We'll bring that attention all the way down into the feet. And if nothing more, maybe tonight your body feels great. We can use this as an opportunity to just be in gratitude, to be grateful for the body that you are existing in, to be grateful for the body that has held you up and kept you sustained all day. And so you may want to check back in with the breath, and we'll just do a little breath awareness on how are you breathing right now in this moment. And of course, after a body scan, it is easy to fall into a space of a more calm breath than when you first sat down. But we learn to have an awareness of that breath. So how are you breathing? Are you breathing quickly? Are you breathing in from the chest? Do you feel your breath rising in your collarbone first, in your chest first? Or are you breathing deep into the belly? Is your belly expanding as you take those inhales and exhales? And maybe your inhales feel shallow. Maybe they feel nice and deep already, nice and open. Maybe you've got a nostril that's clogged up. Maybe your breath feels cold as it enters your mouth. Maybe you're not even breathing out of your nose at all, but you're breathing from your mouth. So we're just checking in. How is the breath without manipulating or changing anything? Just checking in with how that breath is. And after getting a little observation of how that is, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move into 3 minutes of deep breathing, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do the breath, and then I want you to find your own rhythm in this breath. So this is not going to be about box breathing. This is not going to be on any special count, okay? Everybody's breathing capacity, lung capacity is different. This is simply just going to be inviting deep breathing into your space right now for 3 minutes to relax your body, to relax your mind, so that you can move on with your night, flow into your day, okay? Keeping in mind our theme and our mantra, we are nurturing the heart tonight. So what we'll do is we'll take a deep breath in through the nose. We'll pull that air in as much as you can, expanding the belly. We'll hold it for just a moment, and then we'll sigh it out. Okay? If at all possible, we want to try to make that exhale longer than the inhale. So we'll deep breath in, hold, and then we'll slowly push that air out, emptying the belly. If you need to bring your hands to your belly for reference, to feel your breath expand into your belly, expand into the lungs, you can do that. Otherwise, you can lie down, you can sit. And we'll take that first deep breath in. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We are nurturing the heart. Breathe in. Send that breath to the heart. Breathe out. Releasing anything that your heart might be holding on to. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll breathe in one last time, pulling that air in, filling the belly, filling the lungs. Holding. Breathe out. And on your next inhale, I want you to inhale. I want you to pull in as much air as you can, and we're going to do a breath retention here. So we're going to hold. So pull that breath in and up. Hold. 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 Nice and slow. Let it out through the nose. And we can bring the hands to the heart. Our theme tonight is nurturing the heart, and our mantra is I nurture my heart with compassion. And so as you settle back into a normal rhythm of breath, I invite you to simply just check in one more time. And you can do a full body scan if you want, or you can simply just check in with the areas that may have been holding tension when we first sat down. Maybe your jaws were tight and now they're relaxed. Maybe you felt a little bit of stress and tension in the shoulders, and now your shoulders are a little bit more weighted. There's a little bit more space between your ears and your shoulders. So we always want to use the time after doing any breath work to really just sit and be in it, in observation of what the breath has done in that moment. And some days, you guys, what the breath has done can be really grand. Some days that breath can take you from being fucked up and stressed out and all over the damn place to coming into a complete space of calm and serenity, even if it's just for a few minutes. And some days it may take 2 or 3 rounds of breath before moving into that space as well. And either way is okay, because every time you show up, it's different. Because every day for you is different. Your stress levels every day are different. The grief you hold every day can feel different. And so this practice every day is also different. But that is why it is a breathwork practice. That is why you are becoming a breathwork practitioner, because it is something you can do, will do, and continue to do all the time. So I hope that you feel better. I hope that you feel relaxed. I hope that you feel more calm. I hope that you feel like this is something that you want to do again. If you breathed with us right now and you do feel a little bit better, tap the screen, maybe throw a little heart on there, let me know, or put a heart, thumbs up, something in the comments, and let me know if that was good for you. This is Soothe the Season, 25 days of breathwork for grief and stress during the holiday season. We are on day 17 tonight, so we've been here for a while. We only have a few days left. If you're just now popping in, or if you want to do this particular breath session again, all of these videos from every night that I've gone live are available on my YouTube channel, so you can get the replay of this over there. You can get to my YouTube channel through the link in my bio. Go to my profile, click around. You know how to find YouTube on somebody's page. And all of the breathwork sessions are there. So if you have been here, thank you. If this is your first time ever popping into one of these lives, if this is your first time ever breathing, like intentionally, like congratulations. Like you've literally just unlocked major fucking keys for yourself. And I'm hype about it. It's not the same time every night. So for the last like 7 days, I've been going live around, I'm on Pacific time, so it's 10:43 where I am right now. I've been trying to go on between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, but it kind of just varies a little bit. So if you're interested in just going back, you can always head over to YouTube if you want to do it like that as well. I'm in the UK. I'm glad I found you at 6:43 a.m. What a fantastic way to start your morning and to start your day. And so just keep that mantra in mind as you go through the rest of your day, that I nurture my heart with compassion. And then you can consistently check in with your breath today, all day long. At any time you feel stress arising or grief arising or anything that kind of just like knocks you off your rocker a little bit, you know, you can always just come back to that breath. And even if nothing is going on, even if your day is perfectly fine, it's still a beneficial practice to at least a couple of times a day, let's say breakfast time, lunch time, and dinner time, or before you go to bed, just check in. How am I doing? How am I breathing? Because that quality of our breath is a reflection of the quality of our life. Full, deep breaths, okay, are what going to keep the lungs healthy, or what's going to keep that cortisol down, right? It's going to keep us out of fight flight. It's going to keep us calm. It's going to keep us from holding such stress and tension that it gives us illness, that we get sick. So, once again, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow night for day 18 of Soothe the Season. I can't believe we're almost done. Like it's almost over. The day after Christmas will be our last day of this. And so if you are interested in joining the Breathwork community, I will have some more information about that as we continue to round this out. So I hope that you guys will stick with me, and I'm gonna end it now. So have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone, and don't forget